Mr. Diaz.
Thank you. I just want to thank all of the folks who signed up for public comment tonight and throughout the months, and understand that we have nearly 48,000 residents in Mansfield. All of us were elected to do what we feel is best within our ward and our city. For those of you here or in Facebook land or whatever, hope you understand that we do our research. We do things that are outside of our comfort levels to talk to people who we would normally not talk to, because we know this is very important. And I'm going to be very transparent as well. And thank you, Councilwoman Zader, for your transparency. 2 years ago, I had a relative here in Mansfield in her 40s. She smoked marijuana recreationally, and I don't have a problem with that. However, her and her three adult friends, they all overdosed on Burns King Street area because the marijuana that they bought from someone else was laced with fentanyl. They all overdosed. She's the only one who died. I know for a fact that she was not trying to take her own life. I do agree that marijuana is here. I've also, in my 25 plus years of working in social services with opioid response team, with currently with youth and families who've died from gun violence, this is stuff that we're all working with on a regular basis. And with that said, I'm not going to really focus on the money and the financial part because we talked about that a whole lot. I'll leave that to the experts here. I'm going to talk about things we've been seeing in the past few years, and that's youth violence. And even before that, we've had decades of things happening to our marginalized people, which is not just because your skin or your gender. We're all going through hard times, and marijuana is not killing people because of that. We all have cultural issues within our home, our city letting us down, and getting rid of recreation programs, and nothing for our youth. We have a generation who don't have the luxury of having recreation and mentorship and free access to things that we had growing up. And I thank our administration for fixing that right now. Also, I did visit a dispensary. I had to go out a different state because I was curious and asking questions to the business owners and the residents. And most of them there is for recreational, but most of them were there for medicinal reasons. And I feel for those people who have terminal illnesses and they need it for comfort or treatment, I support that 100%. And we know that transportation, in addition to housing, is an epidemic. So why should someone who has medical needs have to go far away from here? That doesn't settle well with me. But I do want to, so I'm going to vote no against the moratorium. That's one of the many reasons. I think and I'll probably be asked to leave a few boards as a result, and that's fine as well. But I feel that speaking to the constituents that I've spoken to with my own personal and professional experience and my observations, I feel like marijuana is the least of our problems. It starts at home for some people, parents who have not recovered from their own trauma, and it's not undermining any organization. It's not undermining anyone's ministry at all. We all take this very seriously. Thank you.